Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about creating a makeup collection on a budget. Now that I have an extensive beauty collection, I really wanted to talk to people who are beginning with makeup. You might be a teenager or even just somebody who has finally discovered yourself and you want to enhance your natural beauty. You may be somebody who wants to start all over with your current makeup collection because it's cruddy makeup and it's been there for a while. You know, we've all been there. I really wanted to share with you some thoughts about products that I think would be very good for a beginner or somebody who is creating a makeup collection on a budget. The products that I have here today cost around $150, and I actually use those products to create the makeup look that you see me wearing today. So it can be done. You can look like the beauty gurus and you can have your full face beat on, but you don't have to spend a whole lot of money, okay? I've been there. I've been there before I started my channel. I thought I was doing something. I thought my makeup was good. I thought I had a full face beat on. Then I realized I didn't. So now I got it together and I know how to do it on a budget. And I just want to share that with you all. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button because I really want you to join the Savvy family. You don't want to miss out on any of my uploads. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you again for joining me for today's video. So today I'm focused on the makeup products that you would need to start a makeup collection. But if you would like for me to also talk to you about different tools that I would recommend for a beginner, like your sponges and your brushes and even your lash applicators or anything like that, then leave me a comment down below and I'd be glad to film that for you. Most of the products that I'm sharing today are more affordable. So if you'd like for me to do a video similar to this one using high-end products, then just leave that down below in the comments and I'll be sure to film that. So if you want to find out how to start a beauty collection for $150, then please continue to watch. I'm going to try to keep things in order based on how you would apply it to your face. So let's see if I can do it. So the first product that I want to share with you all is by Milani. This is Make It Last. It's a setting spray. It's Prime, Correct, and Set, and it has 16-hour wear here. It's supposed to help your makeup last for 16 hours, and this is very good setting spray. I used it today to prep my skin, and I also used it to set. It sets my makeup beautifully, and my makeup lasts all day with this Make It Last. You can get this at the drugstore. I actually had to order mine online because it was sold out all the time. This is my favorite drugstore setting spray, so this is the one that I recommend, especially since it preps your skin and you can use it before makeup as well as after makeup and even during makeup, okay? It's the bomb. The next product that I use today is Wet n Wild Face Primer. This is Photo Focus. This primer goes with the Photo Focus foundation, and it is a really good primer. This primer is supposed to refine your pores and even your complexion, fill in your lines, and I think that it really does do that. It also helps me keep my foundation pretty matte during the day. I don't find myself getting as oily when I use this primer. This primer is very affordable. It costs $4.99 and it is good. I think that my total is going to be slightly above $150, but it is around $150. Okay. The next product I want to talk about is foundation. This is Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This is a holy grail foundation for me, and I chose this one to share today because I think it would be really good for beginners because it is very lightweight. It is definitely great in pictures, hence the reason it's called Ultra HD. It almost disappears on the skin. You can build this up for full coverage, but you can also achieve light to medium coverage with this foundation, just depending on how much product you use. It is a very natural finish and looks almost like skin. It has a wide shade range. This is like one of my favorites and one of my go-tos. This was one of the first foundations that I fell in love with when I really got into makeup. So I love this one and I think this would be perfect for a beginner. If your foundation isn't perfect, then everything you put on top of it is just not going to look its best. So I would prefer spending more money on my foundation to achieve the look I'm going after than other parts of my makeup. So I recommend that you purchase a high-end foundation, and this is one that I think would be perfect for beginners. The concealer that I'm wearing today is by Makeup Revolution. I chose this one because it's been talked about a lot here recently. I think that this is a very popular, affordable concealer that is new to the market or newer to the market. So I think that this is a good one for a beginner. And it has a doe foot applicator, and it is comparable to Tarte Shape Tape. When I first started using this, I didn't think so. But now that it's gotten a little bit thicker because it's gotten a little older and it has been used a little bit more, I'm starting to see it resemble my Shape Tape a little bit more. It doesn't crease, it brightens the skin. I used it today, I love it, and it comes in a wide range of shades. This is a very good one. I purchased mine at Ulta. I have a lot of high-end powders that I really love, but the one powder that is very good and comparable to my high-end powders is this one by Maybelline Fit Me. I honestly think that this is the best drugstore powder that I've used. This is in the shade Light Medium. It does come in different shades, and this one reminds me of the Chanel powder. I have a powder by Chanel, and I really like this. It sets my makeup beautifully, and it leaves me very matte, and it keeps me from getting oily, and that's what you want. So this is a wonderful setting powder, and this is the one I would recommend. Let's move on to eyes. Before applying my eyeshadow, I use the NYX eyeshadow base. This one is white, but I also used to have one that was a little bit more tan. I think that I gifted that to my daughter. This is a really good eyeshadow base, and I would recommend if you're going to purchase eyeshadow and you're starting out with makeup, that you gotta have some type of primer or eyeshadow base so that the eyeshadow can adhere to the lid. One of the biggest mistakes that people make with eyeshadow is just putting it on your bare lid with nothing to hold it together. So the eyeshadow doesn't look like what you see here on YouTube if you don't put something on your lid first. So you can use your concealer. Sometimes that works. Lots of people swear by using concealer as an eyeshadow base. I like using eyeshadow primers or an eyeshadow base like this one by NYX. For my eyeshadow look today, I used this palette by BH Cosmetics, and it is the It's My Ray Ray palette. You can purchase this one at Ulta, so it is more affordable, but it is not necessarily a drugstore palette. You can also pick it up at BH Cosmetics online. The reason that I chose this palette is it has a mirror, okay? And it has eyeshadows, it has highlighters, and it has a contour palette. It has a lightening, brightening powder, and these are two contour shades. This one would be for a lighter skin tone, and this is for deeper skin tones. And the shadows in here are very, very pigmented. I think that the eyeshadows in this palette are very good quality, and I would recommend this one because now you have an eyeshadow palette, highlighters, as well as contour products all in one package, and this was $22.50. So that's why I pulled this particular product. I love this palette, and I think this would be great for a beginner to help you get started with your makeup collection. The It's My Ray Ray palette is very warm, so if you have more fair skin and you're not necessarily feeling that palette, I would also recommend the Carli Bybel palette. It's the same price, and just like It's My Ray Ray, it has an eyeshadow palette here at the top and highlighters and other complexion products, highlighters and bronzer type highlighters here. I'm gonna put this down because it's kind of messing with my camera. There are a few more cool tones in the Carli Bybel palette, so if that's more your jazz, then choose that one. But both of these palettes offer other products besides just eyeshadow, and they're both by BH Cosmetics. They're both $22.50. I would recommend them both to get you started with your makeup collection. Today I used the L'Oreal gel liner, and it comes in a little gold pot like this. This was one of my first gel liners that I started using, and I loved this, and I still love it. This L'Oreal one is $9.99, and you can pick it up at the drugstore, and it is very good and very comparable to any of my high-end gel liners. Very good gel liner for creating that wing. So if you're into that and you want to figure out how to do it and you want to learn, this is a great starting gel liner. For the waterline today, I used this Glide liner. I think it's also a gel liner by LA Girl, and this one is $2.99. This one by LA Girl seems to run less when I apply it to the waterline. It doesn't kind of smear or run, and I honestly can't tell a huge difference between this one and some of my higher end gel liners. So perfect one for gel liner for your waterline. Also for the eyes, I sculpted my brows today with this Precision Brow Pencil by NYX, and this one's in the shade Espresso. I love NYX brow pencils. This one is a little bit more matte, and I love the micro brow that has a more waxy feel. I just don't have any micro brows here. I've run out of those, so I've got to purchase one. I prefer the micro brow more than this one. I think most people would probably prefer this one. I think it is actually comparable to one by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a really good brow pencil for $9.99, and you can pick it up at Ulta or anywhere that NYX products are sold. To set my brows today with this kind of yucky bottle, I used this clear mascara by CoverGirl. So you don't necessarily have to have something that is called brow gel. You can just use clear mascara. This I think costs around $3.29, so any clear mascara or brow gel will do. If it is affordable, it will probably set your brows just fine. So that's what I used today. The lashes that I'm wearing are Woodwinks by Crown Multi. Or Moeti, I never can pronounce it. Mati, I don't know. I'll link the lashes down below. They're $6 and they look a lot like the House of Lashes Iconics. They're not a part of this 150, but I just wanted to tell you guys that you can find really good affordable lashes as well. For mascara today, I used the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I love this mascara. I love the wand. These are my favorite wands. They're just really good for getting that voluminous lash, and it's a very fluffy wand. Those are the ones that I prefer. I'm less likely to injure myself and poke my eye out. This is a really good long-lasting mascara. It adds a lot of volume and my lashes flare out, and it's really good. This is maybe my third bottle. This is $9.99, so very good mascara, comparable to high-end. You can't go wrong with the Lash Paradise mascara by L'Oreal. For bronzer today, I used this Rich Mahogany bronzer by Black Radiance. It took me so long to get this bronzer. Someone recommended it to me and I couldn't find it in my local stores here, and I finally found it in a Walmart that I don't usually shop in, but I found it. It has a mirror here, which is pretty cool. And this is the bronzer, and it actually comes with a brush that I don't use, but it does come with a brush. And this is really good. It comes in a wide shade range, so even if you're not a woman of color, I believe that there are lots of lighter shades of this product. You can purchase them online if you can't find them in your stores. This bronzer costs $4.74. $4.74. Less than $5, and you have a beautiful bronzing product. This was so affordable that I picked it up in 2 shades. I mean, why not? Today I used the e.l.f. blush palette for this look, and I used these 2 shades here. You can mix them up when you have a palette. That's the good thing. This palette comes with a mirror, and these are very affordable, just like a lot of e.l.f. products, and they are super pigmented. And a few years ago, these were just talked about all over YouTube. Everybody was in love with this palette, even though it's an e.l.f. palette and it's extremely affordable. This palette is $4.99, so you're going to get 4 shades, so you have some versatility. For $4.99, you can't beat it. And remember, my highlighter that I'm wearing today came from the ItsMyRayeRaye palette. So I'm telling you guys, I even highlighted my brow with that palette. Got it going on. All right, down to the lips now. NYX creates really good lip pencils. This one is in the shade brown, and I used it today. It actually looks a lot like my Cork lip liner whenever I use this. It's not as good as my MAC Cork lip liner. It doesn't go on as smooth But if you're just starting out with lip liners, and especially if you want to experiment with colors and shades and you're not sure if you're really going to like that shade with your lipsticks, a great way to test out lip liners is to use these affordable ones. And especially if you're not going to use it a lot. So if you know you're not going to wear that shade often, but you need it for a particular look, then I would say go with a drugstore lip liner. There's just no reason to buy a high-end lip liner that you're going to use every blue moon. I've swatched it here, and yes, it is sort of a medium brown, and it really reminds me of my cork lip liners. So check out these lip liners by NYX. Because I have on the bold lashes and created a pretty bold eyeshadow look, I went with a nude lip. And I also went with a nude lip because if you're starting a makeup collection, in today's society, everyone's wearing a nude lip, okay? So I would say start out with nude lips and then build up from there. This one is a new product by Maybelline. This one is Baddest Beige, and this is a lip shine. And it goes on kind of shiny here. I love these. These are very good. There are only a few shades of these, but I love the Maybelline, this lip shine product. I also like just Maybelline lipsticks in general. So I would certainly recommend Maybelline as well as NYX as far as products that you can pick up that are affordable, that have really high quality. So you can build up your lipstick collection by just starting out with a lot of your drugstore lipsticks. Of course, there are some high-end lip products that I am obsessed with, but some of these drugstore products are very good as well. This is going to push me over the 150, but I also wanted to tell you guys about ColourPop lipsticks. I think this is about $6 for their lipsticks, and this is the Shayla collection. I talk about it here all the time. This one is Quickie. It's a nude lip, and then her lip gloss is also very good. I think this is Neat Freak, and it is gorgeous on. Again, they're not really a part of the video, but I wanted to tell you guys about those. They're online and a little bit more difficult to get, but ColourPop is a very good, affordable makeup website. If you're looking for affordable makeup online, I would say visit them as well. So that's it. That concludes my video for today. These products are around $150, and if you get some of this stuff from Ulta, you're going to get that $3.50 coupon and sometimes even 20%. Try to catch these products on sale or use a coupon. You should certainly be able to get them for around $150. And again, you can create a lot of versatile, gorgeous makeup looks using just the products that I showed you here today, especially some of the products that are palettes and have multiple things going on in there. You can create a lot of gorgeous looks with just these few products. You don't have to have the whole shebang. Okay guys, so that concludes my video for today, and I thank you so much for staying with me throughout this entire video. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. That helps me, and it helps YouTube know to push my video out for other people to find it. Again, if you'd like to see this in a high-end version, if you'd like to know about my makeup tools, then leave a comment down below and I'll get on it. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, click that subscribe button. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy, signing out.